When you first open Educreations Whiteboard app, you'll get a new screen like this, a blank screen. So I'm going to go over some of the aspects of the screen before we create a lesson. First of all, you have your ink at the top. You can change this to different colors if you want. You're not stuck with just those 4 colors. And if you want to go back to the original, you can just reset. We're going to skip the little hand for now. Instead, we're going to put some text on there. So I'll click one time and you'll see that the text box comes up. And I can click on the T plus sign or the T minus sign to make the text larger or smaller. And I'm done. I can click one time on it. And notice now the hand is blue, and that's because we are using the move option. So we'll click test, we'll click on the word, and now we can move it anywhere we need to. When you click on it, you also have some options down here at the bottom of the screen. You can delete it, duplicate it, edit it so that you can make it larger or smaller. Or you can lock it in place so that it can't be moved accidentally. Next we have the image icon. So I'm going to click that, and notice that you have several options to insert an image here. You can actually use your camera to take a picture. You can go to your photos in your iPad. You can use Dropbox if you have saved some pictures in Dropbox that you would like to use, or you can use the web. So I'll go ahead and click on web, and you're already taken to the just images. So once you're ready to search for something, you just type that in. Now that there is one little glitch in the application, I'm about to explain that to you now, and that is with the types of images that you use. Sometimes you'll get an error message, and sometimes, like this time, it actually looks like you've downloaded something because you're getting the delete and rotate and etc. down there at the bottom, but there's nothing there. So it's because of the image file type. So you're going to have to undo and go back and try another. So this one did give me an image, so I can use 2 fingers to resize it. I can rotate it 90 degrees by clicking here. However, I can also use my fingers to rotate it like I want it. I can also fit the height or the width and use this as a background. So I can click lock and make sure that it's not going to move as I'm creating my lesson, and use this as a background. I'm going to unlock that and just make that smaller now. All right, and then I just want to show you this last example. See, I get a download error with that one. So with the images, you might want to find them beforehand, or just be aware that you might have to choose something different than what you originally wanted. So now we'll go down to, of course, the undo and the redo here, and then the eraser. Now I can use the eraser as an actual eraser, but I can also click on the little drop down and clear page. Now I haven't written anything on this yet, so let's go ahead and do that first. And now when I click on the eraser, I also have the option to clear ink. So I can click on that and it will clear whatever I've written in ink on the page. I'll undo that and use the eraser itself to just erase this. Down here in the lower left, you have the option to add a background. There's just a few options here. And there's a little page with a plus on it. And this allows you to duplicate the page in its entirety or to just duplicate the page. So the first one, you would duplicate the page and what you've written. That's why it says duplicate page and ink. Or you could just duplicate the page itself without the ink. And over on the right, there's a little triangular arrow. You can click that to go to another page. So this can kind of work like a PowerPoint presentation in that you can create something as sort of a title and then actually go to the next page and do your writing here. And the other thing that you have is added space at the bottom as well. So if you wanted to write on this page but you didn't think you had much room, you could use 2 fingers to click and drag, and now you'll be able to write more at the bottom.